Okay, gang, we back at it again with another one. Depending on how old you are, you most likely have seen this video.
Hey, Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
Heard a remix or some sort of a meme mocking the arrest of Danna from the Pimp Squad.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down.
For those of you who might have been 8 years old when Danna became a viral sensation and may not know who she is, hold it down, I'm gonna tell you more. Shh. Danna Goudeau was a Port Arthur, Texas woman who quickly corrected a Fox 4 reporter when she was mistaken for a man during an interview.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.
But what brought her to notoriety was her desperate attempt to claim her innocence.
These folks, then, is what you're saying?
I know 2 of them. I don't know the other 2. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what happened?
So you can't see at all?
Huh?
You can see though, right?
I'm legally blind. I can see, barely. Barely, but Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
Those words, unknowingly to her, became her infamous catchphrase. After the video went viral 3 years after it was released.
Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down.
Despite several videos online making fun of her disability, no one really knows what happened to her and who exactly is P.O.P. Many found humor in the clip during the Vine era.
Hey,
What you do?
3 down the Goudeau.
No.
That's 3 no's.
I ain't going nowhere.
Mama, I love you. Hold it down.
Pimp squad.
The 3 victims were part of a CXS.
P.O.P. Hold it down.
But the story behind it all is very real and anything but a laughing matter. My name is CJ from YouTube, and this is the forgotten story of Danna Goudeau. According to authorities, on the 28th of July 2011, Danna Goudeau along with 2 men, Kieran Elmore and Jeremy Goudeau, went door to door knocking at the Driftwood Inn Hotel until an elderly man answered. Upon opening the door, they forced themselves into the room, physically assaulted him and stole his debit card. One of the perpetrators went to the ATM machine with his debit card, while the other stayed in his room with a pillowcase over his head, stabbing the elderly man repeatedly. It was stated that the old man was tortured until he gave them the correct PIN to his debit card. But what happened days after the robbery will lead to their downfall. While trying to use the old man's credit card to purchase gas, one of them was arrested. And as she explained in this video, later that day, she was arrested and charged as the getaway driver.
I saw that. I see better out the corner of my eyes, and I saw somebody like dip low on side the car. So I'm like, man, what the, know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the F? And by this time, the detective had well, I ain't know who he was. I ain't know who he was at the time. He had a pistol in my face through the window.
Wow.
And I hit the pistol. I'm like, man, get the pistol up out my face. You know, I'm thinking it's maybe a jack move or anything, you know what I'm saying? And he flashed his badge and he was like, you know, I'm a detective for Port Arthur Police Department. I'm like, oh, all right. So by that time, he was like, where the driver of the car is? And I was like, shit, you the police, you supposed to know.
Considering she was legally blind, Danna Goudeau had plans on taking the initial charges to trial and argued that she was not guilty of the crimes they have accused her of. And it was Karen and Jeremy who tried to pin the crime on her. But she could not afford a lawyer to represent her during a bond hearing, as her only savings were used by a friend she trusted. So
yeah, I was gonna take it to trial. I ain't gonna put no name out there, but one of my family members was holding some money for me and was over my money. And they ended up, you know what I'm saying, instead of getting me a lawyer with the money, how the plan was supposed to go, they ended up going, you know, spending my money on themselves.
So she had no other options but to accept a plea deal. In a 2015 interview with Kenny Webster, Danna Goudeau was happy she could not afford the bond hearing because if she had gotten out, her life could have played out differently. Danna, with the other two assailants responsible for the violent robbery, were all convicted, with Karen Elmore, 28 at the time, sentenced to 60 years in prison, and Jeremy Goudeau, 20 years at that time, sentenced to 50 years in prison. And Danna herself, she received 18 years in prison. Even though she maintained her innocence for those crimes,
See, I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Danna was a well-known convicted felon. She was known to local authorities for selling crack and heroin, which made it even harder for her to prove her innocence. So she was defeated before she entered the courtroom and had no choice but to accept the plea deal. And if you're like me, you're probably wondering where she is. Well, according to a 2019 article with 11,000 shares, stated she was stabbed to death in prison, but later it was proven to be untrue as multiple blog sites confirmed that she was alive. And something people today might still be wondering, who the hell was P.O.P? According to Danna, P.O.P was her best friend.
Y'all working, man. Got my boy P.O.P. Hey, the real P.O.P. You know what I'm saying? The real P.O.P. baby. Land of the trip. So introduction I need. Be Hold It Down, the official single, you know what I'm saying? Rich.
Well, according to public records, Danna isn't scheduled to be released from prison until July 2029. But she was eligible for parole in July 2020. But I'm not sure if that was granted because she was not released early. Hopefully she can get out soon on good behavior, because no one deserves to be in jail for that long, especially if you're legally blind. Man, that's it for me for today. I'm just trying new content, trying to deliver something different that's straight away from the hip-hop scene for a change, and hopefully we can grow, get a new audience and whatnot, because I realize everyone is doing the hip-hop videos, and you know, Hip-Hop Daily steals my research, steal the information that I have and upload it to his channel and get thousands of views within a day, and you just sweep off the hard work that I've done. So I'm just gonna try new content. So if you see new uploads, different things that does not relate to rappers or whatnot, you know, just not trying something new. My name is CJ from YouTube. If you made it this far into the video, you like what you saw, please feel free to give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. See you on the next one, my peoples. Shh.
P.O.P. Hold it down. Right, these all good pimps, boy, baby, for life.